I'm Ron Bellan, host of the TV show Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt and owner of Reaper Outdoors Ammunition. I want to talk to you guys today about how to sell the ammunition, what products we have, and why we do what we do. First off, Reaper Outdoors is not just going out and about making money. Now, although that's what we have to do, because if we don't do that, then we're not going to be able to pay bills and salaries and all that. I got that. But it's also a bigger cause. And the bigger cause out there is what we always promote as Reaper Rewards. So you get in what you put out, and you get out what you put in, meaning that the harder you work, the better you get paid and rewarded at the end. So when you're out there selling our products, it's not just about Reaper Outdoors and selling the products. We have many charities that we support, and that's why we do what we do. We do it because it's a cause. It's a veteran-owned company. Me being a veteran, not only that, but I like to instill in everybody that we hire patriots and veterans. Okay, so that's what we're about. All our products are lifetime products. Everything we do is high quality, high value, and it is a performance-driven product. All right, so we'll start first with, you guys should all have these books right here. If you're pro staff, you're a sales rep, anything out there, you should have these books. And in these books, you will see it identifies what our product is, who we are as Reaper Outdoors. It also has the specifics about the products themselves. Learn them, study them. I'm not going to go through every individual one here right now. And then it has the price sheets that go to the right people in the right time. Now, Patriots to me is a civilian. You hear the word civilian. That can be termed as negative or whatever. I'm not worried about PR. What I'm really worried about is the fact that people understand if you support this nation, you support our Second Amendment, you support our veterans, you are a patriot. It's that simple. So you're a veteran and a patriot, or you could be both. I don't really care. But when you're going to these stores and you're representing our product, I don't need you to go out there and slam the product in their face first. Number one, build relationships. If you build a relationship with everybody out there, they're going to like you. And that's what I want them to do. I want them to like you. You as a person is very important to the company that we're dealing with. I know that any vendors that come up to us at Reaper Outdoors, if they don't have the right attitude, if there's not gelling, chances are we're probably not going to buy products from them. And it's the same out there. So just be respectful of them. Let them know about our products, but become friends with them. And be accessible. We'll be accessible at Reaper Outdoors. Every one of you guys that have this pamphlet, if you look down below, you'll see we have our Baton Rouge office. And info@reaperoutdoors.com. We all get those emails. So if they're driven to somebody, our secretary, Drew, will take care of that 100%. And then, we have the 844 number, which is a toll-free number, 844-815-6777. So that right there alone, they can call in at any time during working hours and somebody's going to be there. That's the cool thing, is customer service. You call these companies today and nobody's there. Well, here, somebody's actually there. They're going to answer the phone, they're going to get them to the right person, and at least they'll get somewhere and feel that they're doing something. So let's get on to the products. Real quick, the main products that we're trying to sell out there is 3 items. The Reaper Outdoors Ammunition, which is right here in front of me. The Seal One Reaper Cleaning Kit, which is right here. It's a clamshell, very easy to put on the shelf, very easy to sell. Price points are all there. And then of course we have the fight towels, the microfiber fight towels. Now these towels, there's a great story behind them, and we'll get more into detail with that later. But right now, I really want to concentrate on the ammunition and the ammunition line. So if you turn your book, so first thing you're going to open this up to, and you're going to see what Reaper Outdoors is, what it stands for. It's a veteran-owned and operated business, all right, located in Baton Rouge. Now, the main office is located in Baton Rouge. Then you go down to, it talks a little bit more about, Reaper Outdoors, Reaper Nation, the TV show, marketing, all that stuff. And we'll get going. So just read through that. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, feel free to information us right away and let myself, Ricky, or Steve know, and we'll get back to you. If you go to the second page, you're going to sell the sales slick. Now the sales slick is very important because this has a montage of all the products that we currently have. And this is something we'll upgrade and periodically. So as this gets upgraded, we'll send it all out to you. Now you also notice that the paper that we're using is very high quality paper. It's usually around a 60. Now the reason that's important is we don't want to seem like we are, you know, a mom and pop munitions dealer or a mom and pop distributor in any way. So we're actually a manufacturing company and a distributor of our own product, branding company, if you will, branding company. And, you know, we are a premium brand. Remember the words, premium brand, write that down. So as a premium brand, we want our stuff to, you know, reflect that. So all videos, all our pictures, everything is of highest quality, high res, and it's put together very well. So don't just go to the printer and print this stuff off unless you're using a high quality paper, and that'll usually help. Most of the printers out there are really good. So as you turn the page from there, our sales slick will have the information, a spat about, and that's just a little bit of information about Reaper Outdoors, but it has about the products themselves, just a quick snapshot about these products. Then you turn the page and you have all the specifics, and that's what's really important. So get to know the product, get to know what the verbiage is, and you'll become a better salesperson for it, and you'll represent Reaper better for it, and your sales will increase. So as you keep going through this, you'll also notice at the end of every book, you actually, and I took mine out for specific reasons, but you'll have a dealer's program, which means it has their MSRP that we set. It also has their, you know, what it costs for them. And, you know, buying per case is the way to go. Case or pallet size is the way to go. And you have a need to know all that stuff and make sure that when they ask you, well, what's the minimum order we can put in? You just tell them cases. You know, if it's one case, it's fine, but we're not going to break up a case to send to a dealer, because if they can sell one box, they can sell 25. All right, so that's the booklet. You know, get to it, know it. If you have any information or anything else you want to know, just ask us, and we'll try to fix it or take care of it or whatever you need. We're always there for you guys, of course. You're our front line. All right, specifically on the ammunition, let's get to the ammo. Reaper Outdoors has decided, you know, that we're going to support a charity 100%, and that's SAL, Special Operations Wounded Warrior. Special Operations Wounded Warrior takes people hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, and family events. These are our special operators, the ones that have been wounded in action and been injured, whether it's in training or overseas. We take care of our own. We take care of our families. The family is the special ops community, because myself being a SEAL for 25 years, you know, my heart goes out to each and every guy that serves out there. But I pick a very narrow niche that we can help and support. So for every box of ammunition, every single kit that we sell, portions and proceeds will go to Special Operations Wounded Warrior, SAL. And if they want to check it out, all they have to do is go to salcharity.com. It's that easy. And this is why it's on every single package, every single box. All right, so that's the ammunition, and that's our cleaning kit. As far as the charity goes, we do represent that. We're going to continue that. Now we have the 300 AC Blackout. The ACC Blackout, or AAC Blackout, 208 grain AMAX subsonic. All right, just to give you a little bit of information on our subsonic, that AMAX bullet. All right, if you look on the back of this, you will see more information on the back of the box. And it's the same information that's in your package. So that is a very important thing, but that's the one subsonic round that we currently carry. You know, we have all the Controlled Chaos. That's our main line. Our Controlled Chaos is a solid brass hollow point. That means it's not scarred on the side so it fillets open and fragments. It's not checkered inside. It's a hollow point made of solid brass stock. Now the key selling point in this is, besides the videos, you know, if you look at the videos, it'll explode watermelons all day. I mean, explode them. Where that interior is nothing but mush. Any melon you shoot, that's what'll happen. And then our gel blocks. The cool thing about the gel blocks, you can see this, got 4 to 6 inches of penetration, as well as fragmentation, and that's where the fragmentation happens. And that 70% of that projectile still continuing through that gel block. That is so cool and so good to know, because when you're shooting a game animal, you want to know that one, it's going to penetrate, hide, and it's going to penetrate bone, which it does. When it hits into what we call the wet tissue, it will hit that wet tissue, it'll start its expansion, and when it does, because it's brass, it'll fragment. Those fragmentations go out into the other vital organs, causing more damage, and on top of that, shutting down the central nervous system, because all that impact is going right there inside the center mass. And then that round itself, that 70%, is continuing all the way through that, and it's done for that animal for a clean, fast, efficient kill. And that's key. So it comes in 223 Remington right there, which is, so if you look in your box or look at your package, it should say 3,100 feet per second. It was tested on a 20-inch barrel. Works great. And then you have your 300 blackout, 110 grains. Now I killed a 200-pound bear up in Maine, and I shot the 300 blackout, and it just dropped it right there at the spot. So that velocity is 2315 feet per second on a 16-inch barrel. Very important to know. And then of course the 308, which is like the devastation of devastation rounds. 308 has been around for a long time. It's a great caliber. It's a very prominent hunting caliber out there, and that's why we chose it. Controlled chaos. It was shot of a 20-inch barrel at 2,800 feet per second. Great accuracy and great distance. It'll kill any North American big game animal, all the way down to the groundhog, if you will. All right, then we have the other lines as well. So we have the 300 Nosler, 300 blackout Nosler, 110 grain, which is great for those folks who just maybe they don't want to go the brass round, they just still want lead. They can go to that Nosler round. You also have the you have what you call the 168 grain 308 AMAX, and this is a match series, so that's a match grade, 2,700 feet per second, 24-inch barrel it's coming out of, but you can shoot it out your 20-inch barrel just fine. I have for many years, and this stuff is amazing. It's also one of those rounds, because it's an AMAX, some people might not want to go to brass, but they can buy ours because it's a premium brand. It's loaded to the highest quality standards out there in the market today. And some people don't want to switch, but they'll switch to Reaper all day long. And then, of course, on the 5.56 223 line, we have the 64 grain, which is Nosler bonded. And now this JSP right here is flying at 2,950 feet per second out of a 20-inch barrel. So you talk about small game. You can use a 1-in-7 twist barrel as well. It works really, really well. And it's a jacketed lead round. So copper jacketed lead round, soft point all day long. Right here you go, folks. All right, jacketed soft point. And then, of course, we have the 77 grain and Sierra OTM. And this one is a 20-inch barrel. It's flying at 2,750 feet per second. And this round is literally put down 350-pound plus hogs. And it's a great hunting round. It is a hollow point that just projects through. It opens up, it expands, it has so much energy for that 77 grain. It's very, very accurate. So if you want a heavier 5.56 223 round, right here you go, folks. So that's our line of ammunition. Real quick on the cleaning side, I'm gonna go through that. Our cleaning kit's the same way. We got Sal, Special Operations Wounded Warrior on here. Now this kit is special only because Seal 1 makes a great product. So first, let's talk about the product. The product itself is a bio-based product that doesn't harm or anything, but it's a cleaner, a lubricant, and protectant all in one. So that means you don't need to use anything else. You put Seal 1 on the product, you put this on the product, you let it sit if it's clean, if it's dirty, especially if it's a used weapon, you had old stuff on there. You clean it for about 3 times. After 3 times, it does not allow that carbon buildup, whether it's on your bolt and your barrel and your anywhere in your weapon system. So what I like to tell people is this. I like to tell people that when you clean your weapon, eventually all you have to do is wipe down your weapon. That's it. And then this product here will maintain complete cleanliness of that weapon. And it also helps with, it actually does help with precision and accurate shooting, because it cleans out that bore, those grooves where that carbon buildup is always there. You have nothing going through that barrel except for a good clean cleaner, and it makes it a smoother bore, but it also cleans it out so that bore and that barrel can do exactly what it's supposed to do. And the functionality of your weapon will increase. It increases by tenfold. It really does. So this clamshell right here, why is it important? One, the price points. The price points are amazing. The dealers and the stores and the distributors have a lot of leeway to make their money and their margins. It's also a clamshell, so it stacks really nice on the wall, and the more they put up there, the more people buy. Remind them of that. If you have one product sitting on the wall, that doesn't do as well as if you have 20 of them. It's all about inventory. So tell them to buy 2 cases, put it on the wall, and tell you next week what it does, because then they'll sell it. So it has a 2-ounce bottle, which is something that the consumer literally will go out and they'll use it, and you don't need that much. It will last a long, long time. However, the consumers, like myself, have a habit of leaving a bottle at the range or giving a bottle to a buddy and having to go buy more. It's inexpensive enough to go in and buy more. It also has these patches. All right, so in this little kit that we have here, this patch, what it does, it's pre-soaked. And if it's a pre-soaked patch, all people have to do is wipe down their weapons at a range. They don't need a cloth or anything. There's the 2-ounce. So all they have to do is open this up right here, and it's a pre-soaked cloth that they can use for anything they want. They can cut it up. It's one big giant cloth. They can use it over and over. And that's a great little thing to have. Of course, you have your microfiber cloth here, which is money. And then in each kit, there's a survival. I wrote 4 of them. 4 survival tips. And they're throughout the whole product line, there's 4 of them. So eventually, they'll have all 4 of them if they buy enough of the products. So it's great to tell people, listen, you can buy these. You can take them in the store, and you can show people that these things sell like hotcakes, and that's what I like to say. And then we have the fight towels. So the fight towels, the last but not least, they come in 3 colors that we're offering to the public right now, which is black, a green, and coyote. All right. So coyote, this is the one I have here. This one's dirty a little bit because I use it all the time, but it's really good for cleaning. It's soft enough for cleaning optics. It's great when you're on a range and it's really hot to cover your weapon up. It actually has a hole in the front, and that hole is designed to go over a weapon and pull back. So if I have my 300 blackout here, which I'm sure Matt's loving, I'm moving stuff around. But all you gotta do is put that over it, and while you're on the range, you cover your weapon. That way if you have wind, dust not getting in your weapon system. Also, the sun's not beating down on it, and if you want to shoot, all you have to do is lift it up, take it off, and you can always put this part over your scope, which is a great addition, and then you put this over your head, and that will put any shadows that you have in there whatsoever. It's just a great way to do a little hide, be in the shade, and make your shot count. And then it's also, because it's microfiber, it's wicking, meaning that everybody's gun case should have one. In my gun cases, I always have one in the gun case. That way it wicks the moisture, especially if you're doing a lot of flying or driving, or you're back and forth from the range, because that gun case going in and out of the house and everywhere else is collecting moisture inside. So this protects that weapon and actually absorbs the moisture. So it really does help. So you can get your fight towels, you get your cleaning kit, and the whole ammunition line. Now, this is one of our first, schoolhouse type things, so to you guys out there, and I hope you guys really like it. It's long, but it's needed. So this is going to be put out to you guys only, and just rewind it, go back and forth. If you have any questions, make sure you get a hold of myself, Ricky, Steve, and just remember, we always have good customer service right here. And then we're one company, but we're many people. And I want to thank you for representing Reaper Outdoors. It's vital to us. It's vital to our charities as well. And don't forget, we're also part of VFOB, Veteran Family of Brands. And we'll get more into that later. But for now, it's Ron Bellan, Reaper Outdoors. Thank you.